What's up, everybody? Tim here, back with another video. And today I'm going to be answering a question that a viewer left on one of my videos I posted this week. It was a really good question, really heartfelt comment, so I want to talk about it. The viewer asked, how do you cultivate an abundance mindset when you're broke? They said they'd really been trying to work on cultivating and bringing into their life an abundance mindset, just been very hard to do because of their financial situation. I thought this was a great topic, and whenever somebody really opens up, and asks a question from the heart, I like to try to answer it if I can. So let's get right to it. First thing I want to say, actually, when it comes to cultivating an abundance mindset, the good news is being broke is a good thing. Huh? When it comes to trying to cultivate an abundance mindset, it might actually be easier to do when you're broke or low financially. I'll tell you why. If you're feeling like, the bank account's low, not a lot of coins coming in, you're feeling broke, you're feeling poor, whatever word you want to use. Actually, I don't even want to say feeling poor. There's a difference between broke and poor. Okay, I saw this the other day. Someone says broke just means that currently you don't have any money. Poor means that you don't have any money, you haven't had any money for a while, and you don't have any means to bring in any extra money. Poor is like a long-term thing. Broke is short-term. So you're feeling broke at the moment. One of the easiest metrics to measure abundance is financially. Abundance applies to everything in our life. Everything. Love, happiness, joy, health, money. It applies to everything. Anything you can think of, abundance applies to. But the one that we kind of talk about the most and can usually see the easiest is financial abundance. So if you currently don't have an overwhelming amount of financials in your life, it will be very obvious to you when you get some financial abundance. As opposed to someone who's got tons of money, there might be some abundance sent their way. They really don't even see it. They may not see it because they already up financially. They might be like, oh, that's cool. They may not see it. So the good news is, when it comes to cultivating an abundance mindset, starting at the bottom is actually probably better. Because anything that comes into your life now, you will know it's abundance. It will be abundance. So that's the first thing. You're in a good spot, in a good space. Secondly, all of us experience abundance on a daily basis. This kind of goes back to what I was talking about a few minutes ago. Abundance affects us in all of our life. So one of the first things we can do, if maybe at the moment we don't think we're experiencing financial abundance, we can look at other areas of our life and identify the abundance. Maybe you're broke right now, but you got an amazing mate in your life. Maybe you got amazing kids. Maybe you have a job you really like. Maybe you're living in your dream house. Somewhere in your life, there are some amazing, awesome things happening that you didn't really earn or that you don't deserve. And a lot of times these things just kind of slid into our life, it just, an opportunity present itself. We're like, oh, wow, okay. I'm gonna do that, If we look around, I think all of us can find some areas in our life where we've been blessed by abundance. And then we think back on it and we realize, this just kind of fell in my lap. This just kind of happened. Wasn't nothing really I did. I just got blessed with this abundance. If you could be blessed with abundance in that part of your life, why couldn't you be blessed with abundance financially? It may not have shown itself yet, or maybe it doesn't seem like it's showing itself at the moment. But if God, the universe, whatever you believe in, whatever you believe has the abundance bucket and pours it out on you, if it could bless you with abundance in other areas of your life, why couldn't it do it financially? Why couldn't it do it with money? And chances are it probably has done it with money. We just didn't notice it because we weren't looking for it. Or maybe it blessed us with financial abundance when we were up and we didn't notice. But sometimes even when we're low, we get blessed with abundance. But since it's not, just an overwhelming waterfall of cash, we don't see it. We don't acknowledge it. Abundance comes in all different sizes, all different packages. Abundance is like Amazon. You get all kinds of different packages from Amazon. Sometimes the package ain't big enough for the item you ordered. Sometimes it's way too big. Sometimes they send you a book in a package about, yay big. Abundance is the same way, all types of different packages. You never know what package of abundance you're going to get. Sorry for the little Amazon rant there. Sometimes the packaging, sometimes it's just a damn near Ziploc bag with your clothes in it from Amazon. Bro, at least put it in a box. Anyway, abundance is the same way. It comes in different shapes, sizes, packages. Abundance isn't always going to bowl you over. Sometimes it's just like, oh, wow, that's cool. I found $5. Oh, well, that's cool. I got $20 off that shirt. Oh, that's cool. I got a little overtime at work. Wasn't expecting. And I firmly believe that the more you acknowledge abundance, the more it comes into your life. I mean, just think about it. Anybody who is a giver, imagine you're a parent and you have 2 kids and you give presents, toys, cash, advice, whatever to these kids. The one kid that never acknowledges it, never says thank you, whatever. Or imagine if the kids, couple friends, whatever. Actually, I think friends works better. Because as a parent, you're probably going to continue to give to your kids no matter what. Imagine you got 2 friends. And you're always giving, helping these friends out when they need it, or just from the goodness of your heart, you're giving to these friends. One friend never acknowledges it. Even if they do, it's like a half-hearted thank you. It's almost like they feel like they're entitled to it. The other friend is always just overjoyed. Wow, I can't believe it, bro. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. It don't matter what it is. Whenever you do something for that friend, they just from their heart appreciate it. Which friend are you more likely to do more for in the future? Even if you continue to do for both, you're probably going to do more for the friend who cares more. Because it means something to you to have your gift appreciated. I think God's the same way. Or at least the law is set up that same way. I firmly believe that when we appreciate the abundance we've already been given, more comes to us. When we're grateful, abundance and gratitude are right there together. When we're grateful for the abundance we already have, and if we stop and take the time, I think we all can find it. I think we all can find it somewhere in our life. When we're grateful for that and we see that abundance, I think more abundance starts to come into our life. But not only that, that's how we start cultivating that abundance mindset, is because we're like, oh man, that I did get blessed with that. Oh, I do remember last month. Oh, last year. That's crazy. You start looking back at your life and seeing abundance. And you may not see it as obviously at this moment in all areas, but that doesn't mean it's not there. And that doesn't mean it can't be there. Because once again, if I can get blessed over here, I can get blessed over here. There's nothing in the universe that can't be given to us if that which created and made the universe wants to give it to us. If it's a universal law, well, then there's nothing in the universe that can't be done that doesn't follow that law. It's universal law. So I think it really starts with just seeing the abundance. I mean, I'll take it a step further. You can look at the abundance in your own life and also look at the abundance in other people's lives. All right, let's talk. We're talking, let's talk financials. A lot of times when we're broke, I've been broke. I done ate the ramen noodles, the Totino's pizzas for dinner. I've been there. I went to bed. I done ate peanut butter and went to bed before. Fortunately, that was a very short-term situation, but I done had a scoop of peanut butter and went to bed. That was dinner. I've been broke. That was because of bad decisions I made as an adult, but I've been broke. A lot of times when we're broke, we look around at other people and it seems like everybody else got money. Everybody else balling, because that's what we zero in on. Everybody else is up, I'm down. Instead of seeing that as a negative, when you're trying to cultivate an abundance mindset, see that as a positive. Oh, the people who are genuinely up and not just like using credit cards and stuff to look like they balling, but the people who are genuinely up, that's abundance. That means it's there. That means it's possible. If your next door neighbor, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your coworkers, if they can be blessed with financial abundance, why can't you? Why can't you? They've been blessed with it. You're looking around, everybody seems to be rich, everybody got money. Why can't you get it? It's the same with like love. I know this is one with me, you know what I'm saying? When you're single a lot, you look around and it's like, man, everybody got somebody. That's their blessing. That's abundance. These people were blessed, people in like good relationships were blessed with like an abundance of love. If they got it, I can get it. Instead of looking and being jealous and envious and things like that, like that's abundance. I love when I see somebody in a really good, especially with somebody I know, like in a really good relationship. I love it. I love it. I've had to do some self-work to get to this point. I love it. So-and-so's got a good man, got a good woman. Yes, I love it. And if they can be blessed with that abundance, so can I eventually, when it's my turn. That's the thing too. We can't always dictate when we get the abundance. Once again, it's like Amazon. The packages come when they come. You know what I mean? Now, Amazon does a pretty good job getting your stuff on time from, I got to shout them out for that. But, some days it's Saturday. Some days Prime Day is Wednesday. Some days it's 2-day shipping. Some days it's not, like abundance is kind of the same way. The abundance is slated for us, for me, for you is going to come, but it's going to come when it's going to come. But I honestly think one way to speed that up and get us on that list of maybe overnight abundance or, you know what I mean? That priority shipping abundance is to just appreciate all the abundance around us that's already in our life, already in other people's lives. But when we're down and we're just like, oh, I don't have any money, I don't have this, I don't have that, life sucks. Nobody's trying to help you out. Nobody's trying to help you out. That's not a space that it makes things happen. A lot of people don't want to believe this, but I firmly believe it. And I know so many other people who've seen it in their lives as well. Positivity, gratitude, happiness, joy. Those are the fertile ground lands where crops grow. You know what I mean? It's hard to grow a crop of abundance in negative soil. But all that other stuff is that rich, fertile soil where more of that stuff grows. If you plant happiness seeds, if you plant abundant seeds, you're going to get, and you stay in that mind frame, that zone, you're going to get more happiness, more joy, more abundance. And it is hard sometimes. Oh, I know. When it seems like we don't have what we really want, or maybe even what we really need. But there's nothing in this universe that we cannot be blessed with or blessed with more of. There's nothing. What would stop it? That's a very human, especially when it comes to money. We got very human thinking. We're very much like, oh, I have to go to work and I have to find the right job to make the right amount of money. But we all know, but yet on the other hand, we look at other people and be like, oh, man, that person just came into that money. That person just whatever. Oh, they were just born wealthy. Obviously there's scenarios where you just find financial abundance. Obviously, doing it the way that everybody says do it, just work very hard, make money, doesn't always work. Doesn't have a lot to do with abundance. Not saying you can't be blessed financially through that route, but I'm just saying, obviously there's no one set route for abundance because we see it all the time. So one of the things we also have to do is I think expand our thinking and leave behind these programmed thoughts of oh, I could never get, I could never have. None of that's true. God, the universe don't care about none of that. That's human stuff. It's laughable. It's laughable on that level up there. that which is that provides is laughing at these little human rules we came up with, and then we're down on ourselves about it. Nah, they up there with a bucket of abundance. We just got to be open to accepting it, and also waiting for the time when it comes to us. But once again, the reason I talk about abundance so much is because it has really been life-changing for me. I still get surprised, even though I believe, I still get surprised sometimes about the things that happen to me, the blessings that come into my life unexpectedly. And I'm just like, man, this abundant stuff really works. If you believe, it starts coming into your life. It's amazing. So shout out to the viewer. I wish I could remember your name or your username for that question. Hope this video was helpful. Anyone watching, if you're so inclined, you got a few moments, I'd love to hear some ways in which like abundance has manifested itself in your life. Any tips or techniques you have for cultivating an abundance mindset when you're down or low in whatever aspect of your life. Doesn't have to be financially, could be financially. And anyone who's been blessed with financial abundance, let's talk about it. Or abundance of love, or abundance of whatever. Let's talk about it. The comments have been doing great lately on some of my videos. It's amazing. So I want to thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for watching. I love each and every one of y'all. Talk to y'all later.